is up, people? Heyo! Yeah, we get the bum bums again because I'm in charge. And I am the keeper of the bum bums. Hi, everybody. Today's live stream is just me because Tara is working. Tara is off doing producing-esque things for a short film right now, which is not the big project that she has coming up. She has a feature that she is going to be producing, which is going to keep Tara from many of these shushes for the next little while. It's going to be just me. There is a cat back here. He's very, you can kind of see the shadow of a pumpkin. Oh, he heard me say his name. He was asleep in the other room, but I had promised that when I took over the shushy shush time that it would be the Natalie and Pumpkin show. And so I woke him up and he's so cranky. So we'll see if he joins us today. Hi, Pumpkin. Anywho, any hoozle, how y'all doing today? How's everybody's New Year? Sorry I missed you last week. I had made a very big schedule snafu and thought that I would be in Arizona on Thursday, but it turns out I was driving to Arizona on Thursday, so I was not available. Anywho, we're going to start this show off the way we normally do, even though it's just me in my cave. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to say hello. Read off your handles. Say hello. Let me know you're here. All 15 of you that are currently viewing, if, you know, my analytics have any actual accuracy. Accuracy. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. I'm going to say hello. Please, let me know you're here. Let me know if you're new. Let me know where you're coming from. And we're going to get this show on the road. Hello, Ed Keaton. I'm glad to hear Lido is doing better. Please say hello from all of us to Lido. Shannon West is sick of following her dreams. She's just going to ask them where they're going and meet up with them. Shannon, I agree. Let's just bypass the entire journey part. Constance has retracted their message. Unsurprising. David Faith is here, as is someone running from a T-Rex, as always. I'm not really sure why. What's the theme with the running from the T-Rex? Am I the person running? Is Tara the T-Rex? I don't know. Lockpick Picking Engineer, good day. Happy New Year to you as well. Justin Wheeler's here. Well, he's in the other room. He's not here. He was. That's his seat right there. I was like, you could stay there, but you're going to be on camera. Jack Boots, heyo. How you doing? Earbach, hello, and Happy New Year to you as well. Clayton Gordon, hello, 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 Happy New Year. Derek Ward, hello, and I'm just going to keep saying it. Happy New Year to you as well. Desiree Gonzalez, hey, yo. Mike Crook, that's a new name for me, at least. Happy New Year to you as well. Welcome. Ben Rathig, hi, I will see you next week. Steve resolves to pick better resolutions. I think my resolution is doing okay. The bit rate is too high, so it should be good. Oh, that's not what you're talking about? Okay, I get it now. Somebody else, Lockpicking Engineer, I think we already said hello, but I'll say it again. Hey, how you doing? Pumpkin, you've joined us. Hello, buddy. Say hello. Say Happy New Year to everybody. Ooh, you are very in focus. Okay, bye again. Debbie Lehrman, hello. Oh, I had a little jumpy jumps. Toby's here. Hi, Toby. Mike says he's here in the new year trying new stuff. I appreciate that. A lurker from your crossover with Townsend. Oh, yay. I think I got everybody there. I apologize if I missed anybody. Guys, it's a new year and I'm just not up to snuff. You know, I saw someone post something about like everyone going back to work and it's like, oh, that's right. You know, the world is back to life, back to reality was the song it was linked to. Anyway, so yeah, I went to a wedding last week. My Justin's nephew. And here's Pumpkin again. Hi, buddy. No one wants your butt. Okay, no, it's okay. Hi. Oh, I woke you up and I brought you in here, and now I'm not paying you the attentions. You're a sweetie. Yes. And then now it's snowing here. Very excited about that. It's a lot of snow. It's not a lot of snow. I'm for places that snow, this is, a normal amount of snow, but for Natalie Lynch, that's a lot of snow, and I'm not looking forward to ever driving in it. But I'm going to make Justin go out with me after shush, and I'm going to go drive in the snow because I need to learn. I have to go drive tonight anyway, so I'd rather Justin be in the car when we die. We can move on to a better place together. You can hear the purr from here. He is such a loud purr. Oh, now he's just sitting behind. Is that your spot now? Oh, why do you look so sad? What's the matter? He's so confused. He's like, why did you bring me in here? Anyway, so yeah. Let's see. When was the last time I talked to you guys? It seems like it's been a minute. It's been since last year. Tara is busy. It is probably going to be me holding down the fort mostly for these shushes for the next couple months, maybe even. Depends on how long it takes for her to film this film. That's what I'm saying. She's going to be busy with that. What we're going to do is the plan's going to be just me. And if Tara's available, she will come along for the ride. Otherwise, it'll be me and the cat holding down the fort. Not next week. Next week, I will be in Dubuque, which is why I said I will see Ben next week. I am filming a short film called Obit with Ben Tedesco. Actually, it was a story. Concept was Tara and Ben collaboration, but then Ben went and ran with this one. So I'm going to Dubuque, which I hear is about the same temperature as it is here. I was just on the phone with the woman who's being so gracious as to letting me stay in her house, and we were talking about the weather, and it sounds like it's kind of a for A. So at least, and she was so sweet. She said, and don't feel like you need to pack beanies or gloves or any of that. She says, I know how hard that can be to travel. She says, I have plenty of warm coats and sweaters if you need them. So I was like, that is actually very, very helpful, because otherwise you can end up packing way too much. Yeah. Speaking of snow, pack very, very warmly. I am packing, all I'm going to pack is my thermals. I'm not even going to worry about real clothes. Just packing my thermals. Got nice warm socks for Christmas. Actually, Toby, I have not yet opened those. Toby last year, well, everything was last year. Hold on. Toby got me this rechargeable hand warmers, which I have out and ready to learn how to use so that I can bring them with me, because I don't want to be cold. There's supposed to be a scene that takes place in a park eating a sandwich, and I think that it's probably going to get rewritten to not in a park, because I don't know, Ben, do people just sit on park benches in the snow and eat sandwiches? Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, you lost your, sorry, Ed Keaton lost Aunt on New Year's Eve. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, never. I got really scared. I saw sorry for your loss, and I knew that Lito had been sick, and I got really, really scared for a second there. You guys took turns. I like your sweater. Thank you. Okay, this sweater. All right, this is a source of contention in this house this morning. I am very upset with this sweater. I bought this sweater thinking it was a dress. Here, I'm going to stand up. I bought this ridiculous sweater at the thrift store because I thought it was a dress, but it has these slits on the side, so it can't be a dress. But I'm actually thinking about sewing up the sides so it can be a dress, because that's adorable dress. It's not that great of a sweater. It's very, it was funny when it was an 80s oversized sweater dress, but now it's an 80s oversized sweater, and I'm not as happy about it. But thank you for the compliment. I do not take them very well. I take compliments and ruin them. Available on all streaming platforms. How short you should get to do the film to AMC theaters or Cinemark? Well, we do not have our film in an AMC or Cinemark, but when we were in the film festivals, we were in really nice theaters. Speaking of which, tomorrow evening, Pumpkin, you're not getting out of this room. You're just going to have to lay down in here. Sorry. Speaking of which, tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific time, we will be premiering Social AnnXiety, the short film that we have been traveling to film festivals all year with. It's a 7-minute and 15-second comedy, so it's going to go by quickly. Don't be late. And then afterwards, we're going to do a Q&A. A Q&A. I don't know what I just said. Tara and I will be there. And then Jason C. Brown, our director. Wei Wang, our director of photography. And then also Alan Rickert, who plays my love interest in it. And Nathan Nanahoff, who plays, or actually, I don't know how to say his last name. That's how I've always said it in my head. I've never actually asked. Who plays the beautiful man who makes me stutter. We'll all be there to do Q&A. If you can't make it and would like to submit some questions for the Q&A, because the Q&A will live on the YouTubes, go ahead and email those to us. Our email is Natalie, letter N, Tara @gmail.com. I think I put that in the description box. Go ahead and email us if you have any questions for us to ask them, and then it will live up on the internets and you can watch later and see your questions answered. Alan Ruckert. What a lucky guy. Alan is very talented. I was so happy with his performance. When we wrote it, I don't necessarily know that I had Alan in mind when I wrote it, but it was immediate once we were casting. I was like, oh, it's Alan. So it's probable that I did have Alan in mind while writing it, because his dynamic was perfect for it. All your dresses have slits up the side. Yeah, but they need to be a little bit lower. This one comes up a little bit too high to be a dress. I am thinking I'm just going to sew it together. But yes, so we got the premiere tomorrow. Very excited about it. I know a lot of you have already seen it. But if you can make it, that would be fantastic. Get some more views on that. It's like I said, it's only 7 minutes. It goes by really quickly. And then our Q&A will be a little bit longer than the actual video. And it'll kick straight to the Q&A. It's at least that's how YouTube is supposed to work. And who knows if YouTube will ever work the way it's supposed to work. This Q&A, I will not almost fall off the stage, which nearly happened at JDIFF. Yeah. You did it during Ash's block? I wonder if I was at that one. I don't remember. No, because in the theater I was in, there was no stage to fall off of. He made that Elf production much better than the movie. Alan is super, super talented. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, Alan has done a bunch of our drinking games. He was Elf in Elf. He does our John McClane when we do Die Hard. He had a lot of smaller roles when we did It's a Wonderful Life recently, but his Uncle Billy stole his show. He's a very, very, very talented individual. And Nathan has been in a couple, I don't know, he was in our Elf. He was the Gimbals manager and a bunch of other characters. I think the last time we'd done it on Zoom. He's very, very talented fellow too. He also has a funny TikTok that when I was doing TikTok, which I don't do TikTok anymore, guys. Sorry, we tried to get you guys on that TikTok bandwagon and then abandoned ship. Oopsie. Any hoozle. Yeah, so new year, new me, guys. I got resolutions. No, I don't. I want to know, do you guys have resolutions? We've talked about this before. It's not my bag. I don't do New Year's resolutions. But it's because come November, I always already decided I'm going to do whatever the thing is. Like I started dieting in November because I had hit 104. I know this, big numbers. I had hit 141 pounds, which for me was heavier than I'd ever been. And I know that that's not, I wasn't a big girl, but I was softer than I wanted to be. And so and it's a really stupid time to start a diet, but I had already done it. So I didn't push myself as hard as I would have if it hadn't been for anniversary, birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, wedding, like all those things on those days, I just kind of took them off. So there were a lot of cheat days in there. So while I have made progress, I am not down to my goal weight yet. And I've also been really bad this last week. I haven't been going overboard. I just have not, like diet wise, I have been hitting my exact calorie count every day, if not just 5 calories over rather than under. So I'm losing the weight slower. I was 142 pounds once too. Yeah, I was on my way. That's the thing, is it was trending in the wrong direction. Like 138 had been my heaviest, then 139 had been my heaviest, then 140, and then 41. And then when I was like, okay, this is not going to ever stop going this direction. I'm not starving myself. I do starve myself in the morning a little bit more than... I just don't get to have the Oreo cookies. I've been denying myself the Chips Ahoys. I do a reading resolution. This year I'm reading or finishing reading a couple of children's book series. Also trying to listen to more audiobooks. That is really, I almost posted this thing yesterday. There was a video of a kid, he couldn't have been more than 7. This little black boy standing on a table. This is the wrong way for me to move my hand to show you. Okay. There's this tiny little kid, microphone's as big as he is, going, I'm a reader, and and like he has this whole speech about reading and how it's extended his vocabulary, and it's all from memory and it goes on forever. And I was just like, this kid is putting me to shame. Maybe I should. And it was all about like, go read. It makes you smarter. And I was like, wow. I haven't read a book wait, that's not true. I did read a book last year. I read a book last year, guys. I'm actually really proud of myself. I thought it'd been years since I read a book. I read 1 year after, the follow-up to 1 Second After. So if you guys like those post-apocalyptic type, that's all all I've read in like the last 10 years. Those 2 books. And the 1 Second After I read like 3 times. Well, no, one of them I kept getting distracted like halfway through and having to start over because I would put it down for 2 months and then go, I'm not just going to pick it up again. Anyway, I read Atlas Shrugged really quick. Just shut your mouth. It was like, I read it was that was like a month. I just sat down and read Atlas Shrugged the entire, so you can shush your mouth, Justin. Now she has to watch the movie. Nah, no. I can't believe it's almost been a year since I didn't become a better person. David Faith, I totally get that. No resolutions, but did a little life review based on some questions I came across. Toby, that sounds terrifying. Have you guys seen this thing that's this advertisement for, do you have childhood trauma? And it asks you, it's like a quiz to figure out if you have childhood trauma. And the advertisement is that most people have forgotten their childhood trauma. And I'm like, if I forgot my childhood trauma, I want to keep forgetting my childhood trauma. I don't want to rediscover trauma. There's a reason it's in the past. There's a reason it's been suppressed. Like, let's just leave it there. I don't need some quiz to like tell me I'm a victim. I listened to the audiobook of Atlas Shrugged. So here's one of my things with reading is I can't reread a book. I can only read fiction, and it's really a thing about like I need to not know what's on the next page. I've tried to go back and reread books that I'm absolutely in love with, even years and years later, and I can't do it. I just don't have. I need to have an urgency to know what happens next. And then I will read a book straight through and never put it down. But if I already know what's going to happen next, I have nothing that propels me forward. Anyway, so that's also what happens with even good books, or not good books that are mediocre. I will get to a chapter that's boring as F, and then I will put it down and I will never pick it up because I'm not interested in what's happening next. Living near a famous explosion gives childhood trauma. I did live near a famous explosion. Are we talking about me? Did you live near a famous explosion too? You know, there's a lot of things that give you childhood trauma. I don't need any reminders. Childhood trauma. I don't like the look in her eyes. Yeah, I don't know. See, this is interesting. A minute ago it was like your bit rate is too high to stream, and now it's like we're not receiving a high enough bit rate to stream. Whatever YouTube, whatever OBS. The Pepcom Blast. Yes, the Pepcom Blast was a. It made me. It didn't kill me. It made me a stronger person. Let's go with that. Yeah, taking a bit more help. So I have, like I said, while I'm not doing any New Year's resolutions, I did decide in November I was not happy with the way I looked, and I'm pretty happy actually with where I am now. I still want to lose a couple more pounds just so when it fluctuates to a good place instead of fluctuating to a bad place. But in the process of that, I got a flabby butt, and so I have started doing squats every day to fix the flabby butt problem. Because if it's not one problem, it's another, guys. So I guess I resolved to not have a flabby butt was my resolution. Hello, Hal. Sorry I'm late. You can handle the show and allow us all pumpkin back as long as Pumpkin backs you up. He's sitting by the door begging to get out right now. Pumpkin, come here. You want to come over here? He says, I don't like you. He's annoyed with me. So, okay, something's happening in this house. He no longer needs me because other people feed him too. And not just like feed him sometimes, feed him right after I fed him even. Come here. Oh, come here. He's like, who are you yelling at? Why are we so loud right now? And he's gotten tubby. He's got a little tubby on because everybody feeds him. No, Pumpkin likes me more than anything in the world. However, he also he doesn't let the only reason that I'm still favored is because I'm like one of the only ones he lets pet him. Like no one upstairs is allowed to pet him. He's still too scared of them. But they're allowed to feed him all day, huh? He says, I don't care. They give me food. And I have to explain to Justin's mother that this cat will always ask for more food. He's not hungry. He is a glut. And if you feed him, he will ask you again. He's lying to you. He has been fed. So I fed him this morning, and then I walked upstairs, and there was a bowl of food out for him. And I'm like, yeah, you're tubby. Now he's going back to the door. Maybe he doesn't like me because I call him tubby. I don't know. Pumpkin's resolution is to do squats with Natalie. Have you ever seen those videos of dogs that like will do push-ups or do yoga with their owners? I'm like, where do I get one of those? Where do I get one of those do yoga with you pals? He put on his winter weight. Yes, he did. Pumpkin just has memory loss. He's not that bright. He's not that bright, but he 100% knows his name is Pumpkin. And every time I say it, he looks back over here, which I think I've told you this story. One time, Justin and I were trying to get together some Thanksgiving or Halloween recipes. And I was like, ooh, this looks good. A pumpkin soup, da-da-da. A pumpkin this. And I was like, ooh, what about pumpkin squash? Or what about And I looked over and I realized that the cat had every single time I said the word pumpkin was like, what? Oh, not me? What? Oh, not me. I was like, oh, I'm terrible. He is a real life Garfield. I think he's cuter than Garfield ever was. But I understand. And Pumpkin knows he has almost unlimited food in this house. But what keeps happening is my nephews and nieces keep coming in town. And when they come in, they bring their dog. And so he doesn't quite get comfortable. And now that it's snowing outside, the cat no longer wants to go outside. So he's now a complete indoor cat. I try to use my yoga mat to do push-ups, and I now have 3 cats under me. We had a German Shepherd that would get really upset when my sister did push-ups. When I did it, not so much. But when Deborah did push-ups, that we tried to have a push-up competition one day, and he went just nutso, like eat your face crazy. Do you think he talks like Lauren? What? Do you think? I don't understand what just happened. Desiree, I don't know what those Lorenzo music, I don't know what that is. And I don't know, are we talking about the cat? Does the cat like Lorenzo music? I don't know if he's ever heard it. Yeah, he is bigger, Debbie. He's fluffy. He's not that bad though. But I don't want it to, I don't want, he's trending in the wrong direction. Let's just say that. Lorenzo Music was an actor who did the voice. Oh, of Garfield? Oh, okay. No, I did not know that factoid. Okay. Hi, Paul. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Let's see. We got some. Guys, I write myself notes with the intention of talking about things. What the heck does this note? The note says nacho. Oh, I know what it is. So the note says nacho. And the reason is, okay, I was going to show you. So dumb. First of all, I wanted to show you some of these Christmas presents that I got because there's some funny ones in here. Tara sent me, the first thing I opened out of this box that Tara sent me was this tiny little microphone. And I almost did today's live stream with it, but I would have had to hold it the whole time. I love it. But then she sent me this, and it's even better. It's a banana phone. It plugs into your cell phone, and then you can talk on your banana and leave your cell phone, which I absolutely freaking love. I don't know. I one year had done a recreation. I was trying to figure out how to do split screen, and so I was trying to teach myself this split screen thing, and I did a Bert and Ernie sketch of banana phone and filmed myself as both Bert and Ernie, and have been kind of obsessed with banana phones. Anyway, I mean, ever since. So this is what nacho, this is what this note nacho means. I got this in my stocking this year. It is Dorito lip gloss, and I have been waiting to open it till I was with you guys because I figured I had to try it live. So I'm gonna see if I can get in here. Oh, and then so it comes with. Hold on, let me get in here. This is the most ridiculous thing in my stocking. Oh, how do I? I'm not. This could either be amazing or the worst thing that's ever happened. So it comes with this keychain holder. It's a keychain holder that you put the lip gloss in, the chapstick in. So you can travel with your Dorito chapstick and advertise your loyalty to Doritos at the same time. Okay, let's give this a try. All right, I'm going to smell it first. Okay, it does not smell like Doritos or anything. It smells like vanilla or something. I wonder if it's gotta, is it, it says flavored lip balm. It smells like sunscreen. Okay. This is a little terrifying. I don't. No, it doesn't taste like Doritos. I'm just going to lick it. I had lip gloss on already. It wasn't flavored, but okay, I'm just going to. No, it does not taste like Doritos. That would have been, I don't know what it's flavored, why I would say that it's flavored. It's just flavored. Quote, flavored, not necessarily Dorito flavored. It's not nacho cheese. It is tastes like lip gloss, lip balm, but which is actually, I'm sure, a million times better than if it was trying to be flavored with Doritos. But yes, I now am a proud owner of a Doritos chapstick with Doritos that holds my Dorito chapstick holder and a Dorito chapstick. That doesn't taste like Doritos. But, you know, I can walk around and advertise my fandom. Like other people get to you don't get to advertise your Dorito fandom that often. Justin got a ramen blanket. It is looks like a big giant ramen packet. Oh, it's down there. Hold on. Look, it's just a giant. It's just a giant. This is the greatest. I didn't get that for Justin. Someone did. It's a really good blanket though, guys. It's actually it's pretty thin, but it is very, very, very comfortable. This could be a Christmas ornament. This could be. There's something else that I found at the store. I think I told it to you guys not last week, the week before, because I was trying to get Tara to find it, but she couldn't. I found pickled ice cream. Pickle flavored ice cream. Van Leeuwen with their crazy flavors. And so I'm going to film that this week and record it. Tara couldn't find any, so I'm going to have to film it solo, but that should be coming to a theater near you or a YouTube channel, Natalie and Tara, in the not so distant future. You can get all kinds of weird blankets printed with food images. You got your nephew a tortilla blanket a few years back. I've seen those tortilla blankets, those burrito ones, and I think they are amazing. Justin Willie, your girlfriend is weird. Yeah. Never claimed to be Soup's normal. So I meant to, hey, Justin, would you bring me Grammy's candle? I wanted to show everyone the candles, but I forgot to bring it in here. It's on her desk in the office. Hi, Dwayne. Pickles and pickle ice cream sounds interesting. Yes, that's on my agenda for this week before I travel to the DBQ. Try to get that in the can. But we're having family here this weekend, so who knows if that's gonna happen. Just screen Tara in the video. Yeah. I'll just leave a space next to me. I'll make the cat try the pickle ice cream. Come here. You coming back? Yeah. Come here. Oh. You missed your window, though, because I think Justin's going to be bringing me this candle so I can show and tell everybody. You don't look happy. Oh, I don't think it's in there. It was on the desk. Did you put it in here? Oh. It is in here. Thank you. So my, this year I decided, Tara and I have talked about it on the channel, I'm sure, that I have this idea that I want to go and buy a bunch of shot glasses and teacups and coffee mugs and things from the thrift stores and then make candles in them. I don't know why. It just sounded like fun. And I was like, oh, I can have my own little farmer's market booth and whatever. So as a starter, I went to the DI is what it's called out here. The Deseret Industries is the thrift store out here. It's and I bought a bunch of Christmas mugs and then learned how to make candles. We've made candles on the channel. There's not learned, but just, bought the basics to start up this candle making company. And I made hot cocoa candles. And this is the one I made for Justin's mom. But look, they got marshmallows in them. I made marshmallows and it smells amazing. They were not easy, by the way. Turns out that, so I made the marshmallows out of paraffin wax and the rest out of soy wax. But the paraffin wax, because it's supposed to melt at a different temperature, whatever, blah, blah, and hold shapes better. But I was running into problems of like putting them in there and the marshmallows melting a little bit. Or the big problem I was having is, turns out that candles, the wax can dry or can cool too fast. And then it has cracks and so there's like all these cracks on the top of them and stuff. But Tara got the only one that wasn't a Christmas mug, and I'll have her show it to you next time she's on. She got this big brown Townsend-esque mug. And then hers didn't get marshmallows because there were only 3 of them that the tops ended up perfectly smooth. And I was like, I couldn't bring myself to put marshmallows on them. Anyway, this is now my my new side hustle is going to be making candles out of things from the DI. I've started every time I go to the thrift store, and I only $1 a pop for the candle itself. I mean, for the shot glass or the mug or whatever. But I've started randomly buying them as I found them. So now I have to go buy scents and colors to make all the other ones. But this is my new side hustle, guys. Just so you know, my company's going to be called I Made This. It's available, just surprisingly. Justin, will you grab imadethis.com? DIS. I made this. Yeah. So that's going to be it. Look for an Etsy shop near you. I don't know if I'm going to do Etsy. I'm just going to do local farmers markets. Ooh, Ben, maybe I will hit a thrift store while I'm there. Mayhaps. Except I don't know how much luggage I'm going to have. Thank you for the safe travel wishes, Ed. Yeah, I have to drive to Vegas, fly from Vegas to Dubuque. Actually, I'm flying to Chicago, and then I'm flying to Cedar Rapids, and then I'm driving to Dubuque. But will they be available for sale? They probably will. I don't know. I might start an Etsy shop. I don't know. It sounds like a lot of work. I want to do the fun part. I don't want to do the work part. So we'll see what happens. You can make hot chocolate candles, but bath beads were a fail. Yeah, bath bombs did not work out. How did you manage that? This was a lot of trial and error, actually. I had to scoop out a lot of these candles and start over. I had some that were just giving me a fit, and I couldn't figure out what was the problem. I was putting them in front of the space heater to dry because it was so cold in this room that they were all cooling way, way, way too fast. FedEx, whatever you buy. Okay. I'll have to talk to Ed Shearer. He had started a Etsy shop with his seashells jewelry that he was making and remember those little earrings that he was making. I'll have to see what his thoughts are. Marshmallows do melt in hot chocolate. They do, but they don't normally leave this weird white circle. Like it was like an oil spill on top of. Yeah, but so that is my new adventure. And we'll see if I figure it out. This was a big test. I think they're going to be so much easier. They're like shot glasses. It's like 2-ounce pours as opposed to this. Some of these were giant. I made 21 of them and only one of them broke in transit. This year's festival filming fun. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you so very, very much. We actually do have a couple more festivals coming up. We are going to be in Casper, Wyoming. I don't think we're going. Casper, Wyoming just started up a festival, and they are sistering with JDIFF, the Julian Dubuque one. So Susan put together a collection of her favorite films from the festival this year and sent them and sent them over. So there's a special screening of films that were not submitted to the Casper Film Festival, but they wanted to have more for their first year. Also, we are screening in Cambria in California on February 10th, I think. That information will be coming. I think I'm going to try to go to that one. That's because I'm going to Dubuque. I try to do one thing a month versus back to back. I had the opportunity for Casper, Wyoming, but once I decided Dubuque, that was out. But then also a film that I was in called Hose, The Bulge. It's Home Shopping Network parody pilot. that I was in with my friend Kevin and his Tara, whose name is Trish. They made this film, and it's in a festival in Arizona at the end of this month, top of next month. And there's a chance that I go for that because I wasn't the lead in it, but I had a big part in it. But I might try to instead do Cambria. I don't know, guys. Yes, Tara's birthday. It's on Tara's birthday, the screening, and in Cambria. And so I'm trying to go so that she doesn't have to, because we should have someone representing our film there. And Jason C. Brown has a DGA thing that night. And I live in Utah now. So it's his Tara. Yes. He always says that. He's like, well, he goes, and you're Trish, because they do all of their stuff together as well. If you were going, I'd try to make it to Casper. Yeah, I just don't think I can do... Well, I definitely can't do all 4. So I have to figure out which ones. If Tara could have done Cambria, then I could do Casper. But if Tara can't do Cambria, with it being her birthday, then that one I think I'd rather make an appearance at. I don't know, guys. It's a lot of... There's only one Natalie. I can only juggle things so much. And if Pumpkin would just go in my stead, but I can't trust him to come back. Actually, I probably could. I think it's be like a homeward bound situation. That cat would figure out its way back. We have a 10-minute to joke corner thing going on right now, guys. I don't know if the entire time Tara's gone, we're going to continue joke corner, because it's weird to just read jokes to yourself. But we'll do it today. And maybe we shorten it to 5 minutes, because 5 minutes of being awkward is different than 10 minutes of being awkward. So reminder. Oh, so we want to theme? I'm not a theme person, guys. There's no theme. If it were up to me, there'd never be a theme for Joke Corner, because that means that I have a harder time. It means it gives away some of the answers. So no theme. Sorry, Charlie. It's just Joke Corner. 5. It's 5 different. It is 5 different. Thank you, Eunice Constance. Thank you. So yes, we have a Joke Corner this week, 10-minute one, but it might not be like that always. I'm going to do a little bit of business time right now, because Tara would be mad at me if I didn't. Although it's not like she's going to watch this. She would never know. Okay, let's see. Business time. It's not on here. We have a live stream tomorrow, guys. 5 o'clock. Tara time. Pacific time. We are going to premiere Social AnnXiety. Short film. A slightly neurotic short film. I think it's really good, but I am very biased. I wrote it and I'm in it. If you have any questions, so we're doing a live Q&A afterwards with the director of photography, and the other actors in it. If you have any questions that you would like to ask, if you've already seen it, because we had shared it with some of you and you can't be there, go ahead and email them to us at Natalie, Natalie, Tara, Tara @gmail.com. That's in the description. I did put that down there. Email those questions and we'll get them answered during the live Q&A. And then the Q&A will live on the YouTubes for the rest of eternity. But please, if you can be there, it would be great to have you. It's one of those premieres, so we'll have the little chat going on the side. You can talk with each other, but it's only 7 minutes, so they're not going to get a lot of words in edgewise. And next, that's counting as our episode this week. So there's no try stuff this week. Coming up, we're probably going to have some pickle ice cream. There's also, and I don't remember off the top of my head who sent it to us, but we had that hair trimmer that was supposed to get rid of your split ends. That video is coming out this month as well. Maybe it is. And then next week there will be Shush Shush, but it will probably be just me, and I will be in Dubuque. So who knows what that means. And we're supposed to be filming that day, but I said, hey, I got Shush. I got fans. I got people who are expecting to see me. And I made them rearrange the schedule. It didn't go down quite like that. So that is the business time. The business. Any questions? No? Good. I think there's a link. Ooh, I can do it right now. There is a link in the description. Oh, hey, you're very upset with me. There we go. There's a link in the description. I got a spinning wheel of death. I don't know what you guys got. Just trying to put this link in here. Start a poll. Engage with your audience. That link is to the live stream. Don't click it right now. It'll really screw everything else up. Close that. I don't know what this is doing. Can you see me? What is happening? I'm be very upset with you, YouTube, if this YouTube's doing me dirty right now. All right. I don't know what you guys saw, but YouTube had decided that it was going to do spinning wheel of death for me. Anyway, there's a link to, it's also in the description. Now I know the lag for me. See you fine. Okay, good. I got a spinning wheel over here. I figured it was still going, but you never know. What's happening? Story of my life. So Steve, Mr. Summer Test, before we get into Joke Corner, we have 4 minutes where we could discuss how the Dodgers have just bought baseball. We just decided the Dodgers are you guys don't care about this. Just me and Steve. Dodgers bought Japan to play baseball, basically, is what's going on. The Lemurs, the Lemurs actually, Justin's team won fantasy football. Yay, Justin. The Goats, however, did not. The Goats ended up in 7th place out of 8. So we're very proud of ourselves. And who knows if we will ever do this again. This might be the end of the road for me with the Goats. And the Cubs have done nothing. LA Lemurs champs again. Tara's big news would be that Jason did not end up in the top tier bracket. So that's all that she cares about. She doesn't care if the Goats win as long as the Chefs don't win. She doesn't care if they lose. She doesn't want them to win. I don't even know how that works out. Dodgers have been my team since the early 70s. Oh, nice. My oldest brother, Dennis, is a diehard Dodger fan. Yeah, Justin and I, in case you can't tell by the random Joe Kelly sticker, Justin and I, big Dodger fans. Do I agree? Oh, did you see they put out new rules? Hold on. Joe Corner's going to have to wait. Justin, did you see that they announced the new rules for MLB this year? And now they're not giant changes, but okay. Baseball people know that they implemented this pitch clock in the last couple years, and I have been arguing that it's too short. That it's a 20-second pitch clock, and having gone to games since this has been implemented, you don't go to concession stands, you don't ever leave your seat. So I'm sure the ballparks are losing tons of money with how short the games are. However, they just shortened it by 2 more seconds down to 18 seconds. And I thought they actually should have lengthened it to 25 because I think there's some pitchers who actually can't handle, like if anything goes wrong, they can't handle the reset in that small amount of time. And I personally like baseball being smarter. I like that it is, a bit of a thinking man. The pitcher has to go and outsmart. It's a chess match between the pitcher and the hitter. But now with this 18 seconds, we saw plenty of pitchers who just could not, Vesia being one of them on our team, just could not handle if something went wrong. Now that pitch clock was staring them in the eye, they just couldn't recover. And it's just a different game, and I don't agree with it. I was hoping that they would actually go to 25 seconds, but instead they went to 18. And the fans don't like it. Fans don't like it. I don't know who they're trying to appeal to. People who are not fans. That's dumb. That's just stupid. And then they changed. There's something about like when you're warming up. If you come out and warm up, you have to, and which is confusing the hell out of people. If you come out and warm up, you have to actually pitch to one batter, which is weird because it used to be that, it still is it that if you come out and you pitch to one batter, you have to pitch to 3? I don't know what's going on. And there were two other ones. Oh, the lane for the runner changed to like the inside and the outside of the line. I don't care. And there's another one that I don't care. But the pitch clock one, not happy. Okay, we are now at Joke Corner, which is going to be just me awkwardly reading jokes to you and the answer to myself as well. So who knows how this is going to go. Let's just see what happens. Oh, but first we have to... Okay, we just have to highlight the entire text. I didn't know, not pinning a, no. All right. Oh, yeah, everything's gone wrong. No, Mayday. Here we go. All right, here we go. Joke. Derek Ward. No, see, and now that's not the joke, guys. Okay, it has a mind of its own. Joke. Derek Ward. A woman went out with her friends on New Year's Eve and got completely trashed. The next morning, she woke up next to a fat, smelly, snoring man. She said to herself, "Thank God I made it home." Yeah, poor woman. David Faith. Joke. I'm taking care of my procrastination issues. Just you wait and see. Sorry, I'm not taking care of my contacts and I can't see. So there's that. Steve resolves to pick better resolutions is, I think it should go faster rapid fire. He's still talking about baseball because Steve does not like Joke Corner. Derek Ward. Last year, my friend Joe went on the Dolly Parton diet. It worked great for him. It made Joe lean. Jolene. I like that. David Faith says, joke. What if soy milk is just regular milk introducing itself in Spanish? Soy milk. Leche? Is that Spanish for milk? I don't know. Okay. The warm-up rule. I don't even understand the warm-up rule, Ben. David Faith says, joke. What is an astronaut's favorite prank? And I was able to not read the answer, so now I'm going to try to figure it out. What is an astronaut's favorite prank? No freaking idea. Mooning. Stupid. Why for any of them? I think Debbie's talking about the baseball rules. Major League Baseball is concerned because they don't have as many fans as they want. And they're just trying to speed up the game to get more fans. But it's just not, that's not the reason people don't watch baseball, that don't watch baseball. Derek Ward has a joke. Okay. I gave up drinking for the new year. Sorry, that came out wrong. I gave up drinking for the new year. I agree. That's actually been the one thing that's it makes it hardest for me to diet is my love of wine. We jumped quite a bit. Let's get back to, wow, we jumped a lot. Didn't know any rules joke. Wow, hold on, guys. Okay, I found it. Joke. People in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but people in Abu Dhabi do. Shut up. Joke. When I was little, I didn't care what I wore. I just went along with what my parents chose. When I look at old photo albums, I realize that they didn't care either. I realized they were blind. Derek Ward says, joke. Why is it important that we remember to turn off all our lights on Earth Day? Because, like Epstein, they won't off themselves. We should have made them all Epstein jokes. Thank you, Derek. David Faith. I wonder if glass coffins will ever be a thing. Remains to be seen. Wah, wah, wah. I really need to get my, hold on, let's push this button right here, and then let's push this button, and then this button. Ha! I went to grandma print. We're okay now, guys. Joke. The Chicago Cubs, who have spent $0 in the free agency this offseason. That's the punchline as well. Clayton Gordon says, joke. What did the cannibal get when he was late for dinner? The punchline is, hold on, I'm trying to think. What did the cannibal get when he was late for dinner? Ends meet. Oh, the cold shoulder. I could just, I could just post a line and the chat jumps. That's the joke. Joke, David Faith. I remember 2023 like it was last week. Hold on. Earlier today, David said, I thought we all agreed we were just going to do 2023 twice and then skip to 2025. No, sir. I am not repeating this one. This one does not go down in the record books. Don't like it. Joke, me, walks inside house. Man, it's sure muggy outside. Her, I swear, if you go outside and all of our mugs are on the lawn, I'm going to, me, sips coffee from a cereal bowl. Oh, that would be death. That would be death. Dave Faith's joke, when you're tired and you take a nap and you wake up more exhausted, you're retired. Justin Wheeler has a joke, which means it's probably not appropriate. Joke. What do you call someone who says they know all the words to Auld Lang Syne? Answer. A liar. Unless you've been in every holiday film has to, yeah, I end up having to sing Auld Lang Syne. Soy leche. Thank you. That was very, very delayed, but thank you. Joke. Ever lose your phone while it was on silent? Too bad. If you liked it, you should have put a ring on it. I made the mistake of not sharing any of Tara and I's Christmas videos this year. We have so many. We're just like a playlist of Christmas content. I really like that one. Joke. In 2024, we are folding the clothes as soon as they come out of the dryer. I was actually reminded by an Instagram reel the other day that I had laundry in. I had forgotten to take it out of the dryer, and there was some, joke posted online. I went, oh crap. That's been sitting in there. That's wrinkly. Joke. We jumped a lot. We jumped so much. I can't get back to the top. Okay, I'm just going to start here. Sorry if your jokes. Okay, I think I found it. Joke, I stand corrected, said the man in the orthopedic shoes. Joke, no one wants to listen to a white snake with me, so here I go again on my own. Nice. My wife just bought herself a smart car. It won't let her in. I told my son I was named after Thomas Jefferson. He said, but Dad, your name is Brian. I said, I know, but I was named after Thomas Jefferson. We were all named after Thomas Jefferson. Joke, marriage, the process of finding out what kind of man your wife would have preferred. That's awful. I don't know what local wine you guys speak of, which I don't think I could get a hold of in Utah. Also what I wanted. Joke, life is boring when you don't have any packages on the way. Is this because you spend all your day trying to find those packages and tracking them online? NASA is launching a new mission to say sorry to the aliens. They're calling it Apollo G. That one's a good one. I met a guy from Australia who works in IT. I asked, do you come from a land down under? David, you're gonna that joke almost is gonna get you slapped. That is too much on the puns. I went into my local bookstore and I asked for a book on turtles. The assistant said, hardback? I said, yeah, with little heads. Duh. I added the duh, just so. Yeah. Desiree asks how David's not gotten timed out for spam by the bots with all the jokes. We do have the lowest filter for number of posts you're allowed to have. Like we turn it off because there are ones where you can make it like a timer on how long in between each one they have to be. Joke. My wife crashed the car while listening to Adele last night. She ended up rolling in the Jeep. Ed Keaton says, joke, why do they tell actors to break a leg? Answer, because every play has a cast. Yes. We went to a play recently that part of it had been changed. There was supposed to be a dance in the middle of it that they had to cut because the girl broke her leg. Not funny. True story. Joke. Every morning I take my pet cow for a long walk in the local vineyard. Yes, I heard it through the grapevine. Like it. I had a vasectomy because I didn't want any kids, but when I got home, they were all still there. I think you should have read the fine print on that one, David. David Faith says, apparently 60% of owners let their pets sleep in their bed. I tried it and my goldfish died. David, a worm is a pretty disappointing prize for getting up early, if you ask me. Yeah, I'd rather sleep in than get your worm. Thank you. Thank you very much. My dog understands many human words, but I don't understand any dog barks. He might be smarter than me. Okay. David Faith says, joke. I prefer not to think before I speak. I like being just as surprised as everyone else by what comes out of my mouth. Desiree says, joke. What do scientists use to freshen their breaths? And I looked away. What do scientists use to freshen their breath? Orbits. Experiments. Isn't orbits a gum? I think that was a valid answer. Okay, I think that was it. List low cal brands. I just get it. Skinny girl. Yeah. I'll just get fat. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me by myself and Pumpkin, who left me. Please tune in tomorrow, 5:00 Pacific time, for Social Anxiety and the Q&A to follow. If you are not able to make it and you have questions that you want asked in the Q&A, please email them to us. The email address is below. The link to the live stream is below as well. Don't be late. It's a 7-minute video. It will not last that long. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to figure out how to stop this. I don't know how. And I didn't blend my under eye makeup very well. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to hit this button right here. Okie dokie. See you later. Bye.